Hi, folks. So I'm going to be reviewing Pliny's letter 616 for you, which we had done in class, but I thought it might be helpful to have me go through it step by step, and I'm going to try to include some questions for you, some kind of review questions to kind of um, get you to reflect on this passage, both kind of grammatically, but also I think more synthetically too, like taking it all in, as it were. Okay, so let's start out, shall we? Petis, you ask. Ut, so introducing an indirect indirect command. You ask that I write, scribam. And scribam can be to write or to write about taking an object. The death of my uncle. Exitum, ovunculi mei, tibi, to you. Quo, by means of which, possis, you might be able to chadere, to hand down, hand over, posteris, to those who follow, to posterity, we would say, various, a comparative adverb, more truthfully. So you ask that I write about the death of my uncle to you, by which, or so that, you might hand it down to posterity more truthfully. Ago gratias, I give thanks to you. For video, I see, if celebrated by you, si celebretur a te, I see that glory, esse propositum, has been put forward, has been proposed, has been, pono, right, is the root of it, pono ponere, pro pono, put forward, for his death. Morti eius. Essentially saying that if you Tacitus write about his death, he'll have immortal glory, immortalem gloriam, it should be, immortalem modifying glory. Quamvis, even though occideret, he died in a clade, in a destruction, pulcherimarum terrarum, of the most beautiful lands, ut populi, ut orbes, memorabili casu. This is kind of an aside, and I take it as well as people, as well as cities, in a memorabile casu, in a memorable destruction, in a memorable casu is a falling or misfortune. And then there's this phrase, quasi semper victurus. So victurus is the future participle of we woe, to live. So it translated as always about to live, quasi, or as if always about to live, meaning as if he were always about to live. So the grasp of the sentence, even though he died in this in this destruction of this very beautiful place, in addition to people and cities, and in this destruction, it will be as if he will always live. And again, he qualifies this quamvis, even though, he himself, condideret, there's that verb condo condere, to found, to establish. Here, it's kind of synonymous with composing or writing. He had founded, he had established plurima opera, very many works, and these very many works, mansura, will remain, future participle. Let's see, and then moving on to the next clause, aeternitas is the subject. There's that weird third declension nominative singular. Eternity, the eternity, tuorum scriptorum, of your writings. So this is the tuorum here is possessive adjective describing Tacitus, a famous historian. The eternity of your writings, adet, future tense, will add multum, much, perpetuitate eius, to his perpetuity, to his eternalness. Quidem, indeed, here's this very famous line, beatos puto, I think those people, beatos, blessed, happy. quibus, dative, to whom, datum est, it has been granted, munere deorum, by gift of the gods, aut facere scribenda, with a sunt implied there, either to do things that must be written, aut scribere legenda sunt, or to write things that must be read. Vero, but indeed, most blessed, I believe those people most blessed, to whom datus est, it has been granted, utrum, both, or each of the two. And horum, of these, my uncle is in the number. So my uncle is in the number of these, meaning he is one of those most blessed, the beatissimi. He will be, edit, future tense, in his books and in yours. Suis libris et tuis. Quo, I think quo here probably translated as kind of like therefore, or it literally kind of like by which, because of which. And so, suscipio, I undertake, implied object, this, more freely, more willingly, Leventius. Etiam, I even demand, I even kind of like, demand, quod jungus, what you are putting upon me, what you are asking of me, essentially. And we'll stop there and pick up in the next recording.